Hi children, good morning to all. Are you doing good? I hope you are doing well and I am also fine. Okay. Did you study the third chapter? Did you complete the third chapter? I hope you had completed the third chapter and you had studied about the articles. Which are the articles? A, and the are the articles. You have studied it and the notes will come to you. Write the notes carefully in your notebook. Today, let us move on to the fourth lesson, that is a message from the sea. A message from the sea. It is a message from the sea. A message from the sea. MESSAGE. Message. It is pronounced as message. It is message from the sea. Take your text, page number 31. All of you take your text. In page number 31, here are 6 pictures. Here are 6 pictures are given in the text and some of them are the don'ts. That means the things we are not supposed to do. That means bad habits. Some of them are bad habits and some of them are good habits. Here always we have to put a tick mark on the right one and a cross mark on the wrong one. Always we have to put a tick mark on the right one and we have to put a cross mark on the wrong one. Here is a change and that change is put 4, write the numeral 4 for the right one and write numeral 8 for the wrong one. There is a change. We have to write the numeral 4 for the right one. That means instead of tick, we have to write 4, the numeral 4. And instead of cross mark, we have to write the number 8. Is it clear now? Yes. Tick for the do's and 8 the don'ts. For the action we should do and 8 the action we should not do. Okay. First you read the instruction carefully and then only you put the marks. First one, throwing waste here and there. First is the picture of a boy and a girl and they are in the park and they are throwing something down. They are putting something down. That is a wrong thing. That is a don't one. That is a don't. So, you have to write 8 in the first column. There are 6 columns. Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5 and column 6. There are 6 boxes near each picture. Okay, then you should write the first one is a don't. We are not supposed to throw waste here and there. We are not supposed to put the waste here and there. And we have to put it in the dustbin only. We have to put the waste in the dustbin only. Then the first one is a don't one and we have to write the number 8 for don'ts. We have to put number 8 for don'ts. 8 in the first column. 8. In the second picture, downward, second picture, a boy is putting the paper in the dustbin, only in the dustbin. That is a do one. That is a correct one. That is the right thing. So we have to write 4. 4. The number 4 near the second picture. Number 4 near the second picture. Then the third one, a boy is putting some paper in the river. A boy is putting some paper in the river. That is a bad thing. That is a wrong one. So we have to write 8. We have to write number 8 in the third column. Number 8. Let us move on to the fourth picture. That is a boy is putting a CD in the space provided for that. A boy is putting a CD in the space provided for that. That is the right thing. So we have to write number 4. We have to write number 4. In the fifth picture, a girl is putting books in an arranged order in the bookshelf. A girl is putting books in the arranged place. That means the bookshelf. It is a right thing. So we have to write 4. Last picture. A woman is throwing wastewater. A woman is pouring wastewater through the balcony. A woman is pouring wastewater through the balcony. That is a wrong thing. Don't pour wastewater through the balcony. You should pour the wastewater only through the drainage. You should pour the wastewater only through the drainage. That means the path provided for pouring wastewater is drainage. And that is a wrong thing. So we have to write 8. 8. We have to write 8. Here are 3 right things and 3 wrong things. First one, a wrong thing, so we write 8. Second one is a right thing, so we write 4. Third one, a wrong thing, so we write 8. Fourth one is a right thing, so we write 4. Fifth one is a right one, so we write 4. Sixth one is a wrong thing, so we write number 8. We completed that one. Yes, now let us move on to the first paragraph of our lesson. A message from the sea. Message from the sea. What is a message? What do you mean by message? A message is a verbal, written or recorded communication way. It can be verbal, that means oral communication. Then next one, written communication in the form of letters or some documents. Then in the form of a recorded communication, we can send the voice messages to anybody. We can send the voice messages, we can send the emails. They are all forms of messages. Letters, communication, then verbal communication, written communication, and recorded communication we can use, that are called messages. The message we can pass from one person to the other. We can send it to so many people at one time. That are messages. Message means it is a verbal or written or recorded form of communication. Form of communication is called a message. Here, Tinny and Minnie were twins. What is the specialty of twins? It is a first new word for you. Twins. Twins. T-W-I-N-T-I-N-S. Twins. What is twins? Do you know what is twins? There may be some twins in your classroom, in your neighborhood, or even in your house. Twins. T-W-I-N-S. Twins. What is the meaning of twins? Two children born together are called twins. Two children, either it can be girls or boys, or it can either be one girl and one boy. Two children born together to same mother is called twins. Two children born together to a single mother is called twins. Okay, twins. ഇരട്ടകൾ എന്ന് പറയും, ഇരട്ട കുട്ടികൾ, twins. T-W-I-N-S. Twins. It will be a new word for you. Thorough with the spelling. T-W-I-N-S. Twins means two children born together to a single mother is called twins. Here, Tinny and Minnie were twins. They lived in an apartment. Apartment means simply we can say a flat. They are living in an apartment. They are living not in a lonely house. They are not living in a shed. They are not living in a big house or small house. Now here, Minnie and Tinny are living in an apartment. There were so many houses in one building. There were so many houses in one building, and they are living in such a house. That is called apartment. In one building, there were so many houses. A number of houses, it may be 100 or 150, like that. There may be so many houses in one building. That is called a flat or apartment. We can simply say that an apartment is a flat. An apartment is a flat. They lived in an apartment in the posh area of South Mumbai. Posh area means the living area of upper class people. There may not be any poor people. There are only upper class people, high class people people, that means officials and rich people were living in posh. That area is called living in one area, and they are living in apartments, and that such kind of area is called posh area, costly area. Tinny and Minnie were twins. They lived in an apartment in the posh area of South Mumbai. Where are they living? They are living in South Mumbai in an apartment. A-P-A-R-T-M-E-N-T. Apartment. Listen. A-P-A-R-T-M-E-N-T. Apartment. A-P-A-R-T-M-E-N-T. Apartment. Next one, South Mumbai. They are living in South Mumbai. S-O-U-T-H-M-U-M-B-A-I. South Mumbai. They are living in South Mumbai. Next one, posh area. P-O-S-H-A-R-E-A. Posh area. P-O-S-H-A-R-E-A. Posh area. This is T-W-I-N-S, twins. A-P-A-R-T-M-E-N-T. Apartment. Then South Mumbai. S-O-U-T-H. South. M-U-M-B-A-I. Why I write the S and the M as capital letters? What was the reason? It is the name of a place. It is the name of a place. When we write the name of places, the first letter should be written as capital. The first letter should be written as capital letters. Then posh area where the people, upper class people living, where the area in which only the upper class people, higher class people living. That area is called posh area. Here, Minnie and Tinny were twins. They lived in an apartment in the posh area of South Mumbai. Their skyscraper apartment had 22 floors. How many floors the apartment have? Skyscraper. Next word, skyscraper. S-K-Y-S-C-R-A-P-E-R. Skyscraper. What is the meaning of skyscraper? Skyscraper, what is the meaning? A very tall building of many stories. That means അമ്പരചുംബികളായ കെട്ടിടം എന്നൊക്കെ മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയും. എന്താണ് അമ്പരചുംബികൾ? അമ്പരം ആകാശം. അമ്പരചുംബികളായ കെട്ടിടം. Skyscraper means it is a tall building. Its height is very high. It is very high, and when we look at it from the ground, we think that it will touch the sky. It will touch the sky. It is going to touch the sky. Like that, here their apartment is, how many stories it have? How many floors? It had 22 floors. How many floors? 22 floors. Their apartment is a skyscraper. And it had 22 floors. How many floors? 22 floors. They lived on the 18th floor. Where are they living? They are living on the 18th floor. The building, it will look like this. It will look like this one, and the children Minnie and Tinny were looking from here. And it is a 22-storied building. And they are living in the 18th floor. Okay, this is the apartment, and it has 22 floors, and they are living in the 18th floor. Minnie and Tinny are living in the 18th floor. They are living in the 18th floor. The view from the balcony was wonderful. The sea glittered when the sunrise fell on it. The view from the balcony. Now, suppose this is the 18th floor. This is the 18th floor, and their house is this one. Their apartment is this one. And looking from the balcony, they are looking from the balcony. The view means the sight from the balcony was wonderful. It is very surprising sight. It is very surprising sight. The sea glittered. The sea is twinkling. Twinkling means shining. The sea glittered. Surprising. The view from the balcony was wonderful. Balcony. Where is balcony? We simply can say sit out. Balcony. The view from the balcony was wonderful. The sea glittered, glittered, shine with the bright reflected light, glittered. When the sun rays fell on the sea, when the sun rays, sun is shining, and when the sun rays fell on the sea, it will glitter, it will shine colorfully. It will glitter when the sun rays fell on it. When the sun rays fell on the sea water, it will glitter. The view from the balcony was wonderful. The sea glittered when the sun rays fell on it. Sometimes they could even see a big ship on the horizon. Sometimes when they are looking from the balcony, who were looking from the balcony? Minnie and Tinny were standing in the balcony and they were looking through the balcony. And what can they see? Sometimes they can see a big ship on the horizon. Horizon. What is the meaning of horizon? H-O-R-I-Z-O-N. Horizon. H-O-R-I-Z-O-N. Horizon. What is the meaning? When we look from far away, we can see. Do anybody goes to Kanyakumari? Anybody? Yes. When we look from far away, we can see that the sky and the earth touch at some place. The sky and the earth meet at some place. Here we can see when these children looking from their balcony. This is the sky. This is the sky. And this is the earth. So many trees are there. And this is the earth and this is the sky. Sometimes looking from far away place, we can see that the sky and the earth meet at a specific place. The sky and the earth meet at a specific place. That area is called horizon. Horizon. In Malayalam, we can say Chakravalam. Horizon, Chakravalam. Sometimes they could even see a big ship on the horizon, long away, far away. They can see in the horizon there may be some ships. They loved to go to the Juhu beach on weekends. What did the children like? They liked to go to the Juhu beach. Juhu beach is a famous beach in Mumbai. Juhu beach is a famous beach in Mumbai. Juhu beach. J-U-H-U-B-E-A-C-H. Where is Juhu beach? Juhu beach is in Mumbai. Juhu beach is in Mumbai. Okay. I will read the first paragraph one more time. Tinny and Minnie were twins. They lived in an apartment in the posh area of South Mumbai. Their skyscraper apartment had 22 floors. They lived on the 18th floor. The view from the balcony was wonderful. The sea glittered when the sun rays fell on it. Sometimes they could even see a big ship on the horizon. They loved to go to the Juhu beach on weekends. Let us move on to the next paragraph. Today, the teacher taught them about the importance of throwing rubbish into the dustbin and also the disadvantages of using plastic things. After schools, now they were looking through the balcony only after school. Today, in their class, the teacher taught them some lessons. Which are the lessons? The importance of throwing rubbish into the dustbin. Importance of throwing rubbish. Rubbish means waste, rubbish. What is the meaning of importance? I-M-P-O-R-T-A-N-C-E. Importance. Importance means important, necessity, avashyakata, pradhanyam. Importance. The teacher taught them, T-A-U-G-H-T, taught, past tense of teach. Taught is the past tense of teach. The teacher taught them about the importance of throwing rubbish. R-U-B-B-I-S-H. R-U-B-B-I-S-H. Rubbish means waste. Rubbish, waste. The importance of throwing waste only in the dustbin. That means only in the waste basket. Dustbin means waste basket. Importance of throwing rubbish into the dustbin and also the disadvantages of using plastic bags. The teacher told them never use plastic bags to carry things to anywhere. Use only eco-friendly bags. Eco-friendly means prakriti saurudhamaya bags. That means bags made of paper, then cane, like that. Degradable objects, bags made of degradable objects. Plastic is a non-degradable one. It is a non-degradable one, and it can cause so many diseases. The use of plastic may result in so many diseases. The use of plastic may result in the occurrence of so many diseases. Today the teacher taught them about the importance of throwing rubbish in the dustbin. If we are throwing waste on the way we walk, what will happen? Sometimes we will slip on the waste and fell down. We will slip on the waste and fell down. Sometimes when a boy is throwing some peel of banana peels on the path, when somebody will walk over there, he will slip and fell down. He will slip and there may be a chance of slipping and falling down. So don't throw the waste on the path or anywhere else near the ground. Only throw the waste on the dustbin. Only throw the waste in the dustbin. The teacher taught us about the importance of or the necessity of throwing waste only in the dustbin. And also the disadvantages of using plastic things. Don't use plastic water bottles, etc. Now, nowadays in Kerala also, we are practicing that the teachers will advise you to don't carry water in plastic bottles or bottles of cola and soft drinks. Carry water only on steel bottles. Carry water only on steel bottles. That you can reuse it. That you can reuse it. Dustbin and also the disadvantages of using plastic. She had also told them about the danger of plastic to marine animals and the congestion in the sea. Congestion in the sea. She had also told them about she. Who is the she? The teacher. Who is the she here? The teacher. The teacher had also told them about the danger of plastic to marine animals. Nowadays, in the recent past, there are news in the newspapers and television. We saw that so many from the stomach of marine animals there is huge plastic bottles, huge amount of plastic bottles and plastic bags can be found. Huge amount of plastic bottles and plastic bags are found in the stomach of marine animals. Marine means sea animals. Marine, M-A-R-I-N-E, marine. M-A-R-I-N-E. Marine means sea. Marine means sea. S-E-A-C. There are two C's. You have to study S-E-E-C and S-E-A-C. What is the difference between S-E-E-C and S-E-A-C? Do you know? What is the difference? S-E-E-C means sight, kanuga. S-E-E-C means kanuga. Then which is the second one? S-E-A-C. What is the meaning of S-E-A-C? Kadal. C means kadal. This one means kadal. This one kanuga. Okay. Then she had told them, she means the teacher had told the students about the danger of plastic to marine animals. They cannot, marine animals and the congestion in the sea. If we are dumping so much of waste in the seas or water bodies, it will cause congestion to marine animals. They are living freely under the water. The animals, marine animals, that means fishes, seahorse, etc. They are living freely under the water, and if we throw dumps of plastic into the water, what will happen? They will be suffocated. They could not move freely in the water. They will be congested. That area will be congested, and it will cause danger to the marine animals, Sometimes there will be news about factories dumping wastage to seawater. Factories dumping wastage to seawater, and that will cause suffocation to the marine animals. Suffocation means suffocation. They are supposed to not breathe freely. They are get suffocating inside the water. They are get suffocation inside the water, and they are congested in the water. They are congested in the water. She had also told them about the danger of plastic to marine animals and the congestion in the sea. She warned them that if they will not take care of the environment, nature would take a bad turn. That means our nature has provided us. What are the things the nature provided? Air, we breathe. Air we breathe. Who provided us? The nature provided air. Then second one, water. Then sunlight. And all the things the nature has supplied us so many things, but if we are not using it properly, if we are not we are doing harm to it, if we are doing harm to it, that means if we are polluting the water, polluting the air and polluting the sunlight, etc., what will cause? The nature will return to us, nature will turn towards us. That will be a worst thing, that will be a worst thing. That means whenever we do harm to the natural things, we should remember that the nature will turn towards us and it will be very bad. During the last year, there was a flood. During the last year, there was a flood, and that caused the loss of so many lives. That caused the loss of so many lives, and we lost the lives of so many people. And she warned them that if we don't take care of the environment. What is the environment? environment. Environment means the immediate surrounding where we live is called environment. What is the meaning of environment? Environment is the immediate surrounding where we live. The immediate surrounding around us is called environment. If we are not taking care of the environment properly, it is our duty. Nature has provided us with plenty of air, plenty of water, plenty of sunlight, etc. And if we are not taking care of it properly, nature will turn towards us. Nature will turn towards us. If the oxygen is not pure, if the oxygen we breathe is not pure, that will cause so many diseases to us. That will cause so many diseases to us. So, what can we do? As your children and the elders can look after or taking care of the nature properly. For that, what should you do? You should throw the dustbin and throw the wastage or rubbish only onto the dustbin. Don't pour the water here and there, and don't cut down trees. That are the things we can do to protect our nature or protect our environment. She warned them that if they will not take care of the environment, nature would take a bad turn. Yes, now I will read the second paragraph once more for you. Today, the teacher taught them about the importance of throwing rubbish into the dustbin and also the disadvantages of using plastic things. She had also told them about the danger of plastic to marine animals and the congestion in the sea. She warned them that if they will not take care of the environment, nature would take a bad turn. I will say these words one more time. T, you say along with me. T, W, I, N, S. Twins. T, W, I, N, S. Twins. Second one. A, P, A-R-T-M-E-N-T. Apartment. A-P-A-R-T-M-E-N-T. Apartment. Next one. South Mumbai. S-O-U-T-H-M-U-M-B-A-I. South Mumbai. Posh area. P-O-S-H. Posh. A-R-E-A. Area. Skyscraper. S-K-Y. Sky. S-C-R-A-P-E-R. Skyscraper. S-C-R-A-P-E-R. Scraper. Skyscraper. Next one. Horizon. H-O-R-I-Z-O-N. Horizon. Juhu Beach. J-U-H-U-B-E-A-C-H. Juhu Beach. Then importance. Importance. I-M-P-O-R-T-A-N-C-E. Importance. Next one, rubbish. R-U-B-B-I-S-H. Rubbish. R-U-B-B-I-S-H. Rubbish. Next one, marine. M-A-R-I-N-E. Marine. M-A-R-I-N-E. Marine. Then environment. E-N-V-I-R-O-N-M-E-N-T. Environment. Then look, what is the difference between SEEC and SEAC? It is site and it is ocean. O-C-E-A-N. It is related to site. Site and ocean. Okay. Then today this will be enough for today, and let us continue in the next class. You read the text today itself. I will read the 2 paragraphs once more. It will be easy for you. You please listen to the text. Tinny and Minnie were twins. They lived in an apartment in the posh area of South Mumbai. Their skyscraper apartment had 22 floors. They lived on the 18th floor. The view from the balcony was wonderful. The sea glittered when the sunrise fell on it. Sometimes they could even see a big ship on the horizon. They loved to go to the Juhu beach on weekends. Today, the teacher taught them about the importance of throwing rubbish into the dustbin and also the disadvantages of using plastic things. She had also told them about the danger of plastic to marine animals and the congestion in the sea. She warned them that if they will not take care of the environment, nature would take a bad take. Okay, you read the text 4 or 5 times in your home and underline the tough words and study the spelling of that words. Okay, this will be enough for today. Let us continue this chapter in the next class. Thank you.